It's not as common, I don't think, but it is something that might help you understand what someone's saying if they do say that. So, to have a thing for someone, and that's like a weird way to translate it, but that's also slang. Like, it's basically to have a crush on someone.
Mm-hmm.
So, in like high school, like someone say, "Oh, she has a thing for that guy." It kind of means like, oh, she kind of has a crush or interest in that particular person.
How about things in my mind?
Yeah,
Maybe.
kind of like that sort of thing. And it's such a weird phrase, and so that's why, like, that's kind of why I added it, because I remember hearing that in high school all the time, like, oh, does Jill have a thing for Jack? It's like, oh yeah, she does. Or like, oh no, they don't have a thing. And so a thing kind of means like a thing. I don't know. It's like not really a real thing, but yeah, so that one's really awkward. But if you do hear that.
Do you say, like people say by themselves, like I have things for somebody?
Yeah, they could.
Or is it of that, like, do you say like I'm thinking of someone?
Not so much thinking of.
Just beginning maybe? This one.
Yeah, like just if they begin to like someone or have a crush on someone, it's kind of like, oh, I kind of have a thing for them, like an interest, or I guess it could be like, I think about them a lot now because you're kind of have like a crush and start to like somebody, so it's kind of different. But yeah, if that does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird phrase, but it's just yeah. I put Molly has a thing for Gage because my friend Molly and Gage they're dating right now. So I guess you could say, even in a dating relationship, like I could say like I have a thing for Sean because it means like I like him.
Oh.
So I guess it doesn't always have to be the beginning, but usually that term will be used like when people don't really know that people are together yet, and they might be like, oh, do they have a thing for each other or not? So it's like maybe somebody's not dating, but somebody's wondering like, oh, do those two people like each other? So it usually is more at the beginning. So to break someone's heart, have you heard this one? This one's probably more common.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you probably know what that means. Yeah. He broke her heart when he left her for another woman, which is really sad. Yeah, it's so sad.
So sad.
It's like the saddest phrase ever. And of course that can mean like break someone's heart in, I suppose, different ways too. Like, I suppose different people in different parts of the family could break somebody's heart, or friends maybe. It usually pertains to a couple, but it doesn't have to, I suppose. Like, a dad could break or like, my dad could break my grandpa's heart because of something he said, so it doesn't. Yeah. Okay, this one's a little more fun. To have butterflies in one's stomach. Have you heard that one before?
Never.
Never? That one's really funny. That one's kind of, I guess it's not, I haven't heard it used frequently as much, but it's something you could definitely